다시들이 다자칼라 욕받았는데 배배고는 봐라. 다시들이 쇼인데 상지 그 삼바 세미리에서 왜 ninji 오마 그자 이 참말로 다시들이 먹이
Dashi to all who are joining on the live streaming and who came here, and I offer you immeasurable bodhicitta, which come from immeasurable compassion of milk from Buddha's begging bowl, and Dashi Dele.
Before we begin today's practice, at Garchen Rinpoche's request, we are reporting on the number of deaths in the current wars in the world. And for the Israeli and Palestinian conflict, 11,000 Palestinians have been killed and 1,400 Israelis have been killed. 41% of these numbers are children and 25% are women. That's according to the United Nations. And in the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, 319,000 Russians have been killed and 200,000 Ukrainians have died, a total of 519,000 deaths. And worldwide, it's still estimated to be about 7 million deaths for the COVID pandemic. So we can keep that in mind as we practice, beginning with the Yellow Prayer Book on page 1, opening prayers.
Manam Gadanyan Bezenje Danje Deva Dande Dong Danja Nyadalana Me Bayanda Zobe Janja Ramboje Dobarja.
All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
My Jebar de Langayas, Gevalai Gor de Reina Zond, Nyamazan da Zanjabar de Langayas, Gevalai Gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Jia dan zhan jia san ba ye, zuo lan de yin jia zun jia, jia dan wen jia de jia jia, jian jia dun ne jia bai dan, jian jia san be la bai la, de da ren jia ne bai da, de jian zhuo la bai dun da. Jian zhuo san de jie jie jie, de jian de ne la ba la ang zhen bai jian de la ba jie wo.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Arya Tara Sadhana, page 1.
Namo Sanje Jesu Gung John de Mar Dan Roi Jan Ju Sen Je Do Namo Sanje Jesu Gung John de Mar Dan Roi Jan Ju Sen Je Do.
Namo, in the Mother Victress, the embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and give rise to bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Joy, joy, ne, je, len, joy, joy, bong, o, no, sa, bon, la, ben, de, je, ba, ren, bu, dang, gen, za. 多年些永久让你也想过了个身子，家人就见用别别根子，小孙接中真别我俺把人间见见。大姐见爱见见我把那送阿红。多为当一个留这个，我们那公着往哪儿接见着你，往个儿接到什么呀？一日呀，我不在二干八等不帮的帮阿罗干干的们那位的，小大把的做。下界被摩罗的的，红巴跟来中在买着买呀来相这些门当在俺那在这一个的呢，这些个我见过的有些那到的等在万人间就得觉，可虑些人没觉什了样子些也。这么儿也大也过了，我在个在马天江，见个中这了个见这个，俺在不是走的看些个为家来。多结就我把什么的些人也说我把什么的些人也说我把什么的些人也说我把什么的些人也说我把什么的些人也说我把什么的些人也说我把什么的些人也说我把啥真着也说我把啥真着也说我把啥真着也说我把啥真着也说我把啥真着也说我把啥真着也说我把啥真着也说Om Dare De Mama Yernya Na Bunye Burden Guru So Om Dare De Mama Yernya Na Bunye Burden Guru So Om Dare De Mama Yernya Bunye Burden Guru So Om Om Dare Dare Mama Irjana Paya Badangara Zohar. Om Dare Dare Mama Irjana Badangara Zohar. Om Dare Dare Mama Irjana Baya 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 Badangara Zohar. Om Dare Dana Baya Badangara Zohar. Om Dare Dare Mama Irjana 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 Badangara Zohar. Om Dare Dare Mama Irjana Baya Badangara Zohar. Don Renjana the Dormane Doyanga de John de Marmor Barde la Mega Jarden Jeden de Janda Drogun Bodhan Parvate, Yon Den De Man Zen Be Se Jin Bar, Jar Je Jan Dan Jai, Chue Jan Dan Yon Be Bar Dar Dar Ren Chen Chen, Jie Wo Ba Ne Som Om A Huang, To Ve Dang Le Wen Zhe Wan Mian Ne Gong Zha Jian Zha, Ye Me Den Bar. Ma jar wa se me je de do jin roi na ze jin do je gong lai xie wang Arya Tara ba za sa ma yan za dai cha lan. Arya Tara Sabara Var Argam Padam Pupam Dubam Alogam Gande Nevet Shabda Padi Zazu. Rana Mangala Bunza Len Je Len Tengor Yoje Lan Don Sai Me Je Na Nan Je Dai Bu Son Dai Ma Son Nge Bo Gun Da Le Lan De Juan De De Mar Bo Rana Mandala Bunza Mangala Hong Zai Bu Je Joi Jen Be Do Zhang Re Ra Len Xia Nya De Jian Ban De San Jie Xian Le Me De Per Wa Yin Ro Ge Nam Da Xian De Ju Bar Ju.
Exalted Mother Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and 3 times, I prostrate to you with complete sincerity. I offer real and imagined flowers, incense, oil, lamps, fragrance, food, music, and the like, gathering of the Exalted Mother. Please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 grave acts with immediate result, and every misdeed of the mind controlled by afflictions from beginningless time until now. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary beings, and the like. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the dispositions and mental capacities of sentient beings. Until samsara is empty, please do not enter nirvana, but gaze with compassion upon sentient beings drowning in an ocean of pain. May all the merit I have amassed become the cause of awakening, and may I soon become a glorious guide of transient beings.
Om Ambe Gana Dara Da Hong Pe Om Soba Vajda Sarva Dharma Soba Vajda Hang Ren Jena Da Dharma De Zeja Pama Bala Panjur Jen
Praises to the 21 Taras. Om, I prostrate to the noble transcendent liberator. Homage, Tara, swift heroic, eyes like lightning instantaneous, sprung from opening stamens of the Lord of three worlds, tear-born lotus. Homage, she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage, golden blue on lotus, water born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage, crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage, filling with tutare, whom desire, direction, and space, trampling with her feet the 7 worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage, worshipped by the all-lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her triumphant sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right and blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to a very dreadful destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at the heart, her fingers adorn her with 3 jewel mudra, light ray masses all excited, all directions wheels adorn her. Homage, she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage, she able to summon all earth guardians assembly, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage, crown adorned with crescent, moon all ornaments most shining, Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage, she mid wreath ablaze like eon ending fire abiding, right stretched up and joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage, she who strikes the ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scaling with the letter home the 7 levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with home and knowledge mantras, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage to her with C letter, of the shape of syllable home, by foot stamping shakes the 3 worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage, holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage, she whom gods and their kings and the Kinnaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage, she whose 2 eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage, full of liberating, powered by the set of 3 natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and raise corpses supreme ture. These praises with the root mantras, and prostrations. Thus are 21.
Om Jarva Genja Dogje Jarva Yanja Male Jarvan Tele Gandrama Nyama Pamo Yanja Mada Sunam Jodar Nanja Rejama Danje Jama Yen Jam the Yen Le Jar Dan Sen De Na Je Dorma Je De Sun Jar Nor Derma Zha Xie Don Xie Zha Bon Jo Ma Chuo Nier Jian Zhe Ra Xie Ma Dan Bar Ve Wei Jie Ma Ba Me No Ma Ma Jia Jie Ma Mi Ban Jar Ma Re Zhe Ma Da Wo Zai Jie Ma De Zhe Gen Se Ben Co Le Zhe Jie Jiang Jiu Tong De Da Jiang Qi La Re Wo Jie Zui Ma.
Benefits of the 21 Tara praises. To one who has true devotion to the goddess, a wise person who recites this prayer with faith, who remembers her in the evening and upon arising at dawn, absolute fearlessness will be bestowed. All misdeeds will be pacified and all lower realms utterly conquered, and one will be empowered quickly by 70 million Buddhas. Attaining greatness by this practice, one will arrive at the ultimate state of Buddhahood. By remembering her, even the virulent poison of plants or meat that have been eaten or drunk will be utterly expelled. This prayer completely eliminates the torment of afflictions of negative forces, epidemics, and poisons, even when recited on behalf of others. On reciting it clearly twice, thrice, or 7 times, those who want children will have a child, and those who desire wealth will attain it. All of one's wishes will be fulfilled, all obstacles will cease, and every hindrance will be destroyed. Noble Arya Tara, through your compassion, the obscurations of myself and all beings are cleansed, and the 2 accumulations are completed. In every lifetime, may Yama practice, activities, and wealth increase. May all beings be liberated from danger and attain Buddhahood like you. While you're reciting your mantra, prepare the burning away afflictions, Jangchok text, and we'll be doing it for the living today, following the red writing.
dare dare zowa.
Page 2.
Bambaran Jongge Jarye Ganda La Na Tan Ben Zola Zagar Sharwadar La Bar Zawar Jur.
The vase is a self-born vast palace inside which appear the deities, supremely clear like planets and stars reflected in a limpid lake.
Ranzo Ngaje Wazer Zontala Terde Bambela Zoto Garde Deda Gele Sami De Jan Babe Benja Yerme Roje Jor.
Light streams forth from its life force seed and mantra, winds around the mantra thread and dissolves into the vase deities' hearts. From their bodies flows pristine nectar, merging indivisibly with the waters of the vase.
Om dare dare mama gala ya zarva zadeva. 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 Om baza amrata gandala na om be. 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 Om beza amrata gandala na om be. Om beza amrata gandala na om be. Om beza amrata gandala na om be. Om avo la na ye je de zai jo bem je dan ro je do jo.
The deities melt into wisdom nectar, merging inseparably into one with the vase water. I pray to you, precious Guru, kind Lord of Dharma, I call you with longing. Unfortunate ones have no hope but you. Grant your blessings that our minds merge indivisibly.
Sarva dharma soba vajudam tombe ngale meye dambo tele jamba yonsa jarba le jamba dabo shishawa pongan jen yonsa zoba sarva gonjo sanda jengar jalala
From the state of emptiness appears your initial adorned with a bindu. It transforms into you, the patron, appearing with the complete aggregates, elements, and sense sources, taking refuge in the three jewels and the deities of the mandala. Go to page 7.
Namo Tsa Ran Jan Dan Ba Dan Lai Nga Dan Zhen Jia Jian Du Jian Do De Zhen Ye Dong Gu Me Be Den De Jie Jier Jian Nan Be Zer An Ge Jan Zai Namo Tsa Ran Jan Dan Ba Dan Lai Nga Dan Zhen Jia Jian Du Jian Da De Zhen Ye Dong Gu Me Be Den De Jie Jier Jian Nan Be Zer An Ge Jan Zai.
Namo, by the power of the truth of the infinite hosts of three roots and the power of the deities, mantra, mudra, and samadhi, the negativities, obscurations, faults, and downfalls of the patron are called to this support.
Number the Anga Shan Zan Za Ho Ba Ho Ran Yan Ga Wom A Wom Om A Wom Om A Wom Won Sarvan Ben Gan En Ba Len Da Ga He Won Sar Ben Gan En Ba Len Da Ga He Won Sarvan Ben Gan Ba Len Da Ga He Hong Le De Nen Je Zhe Lai Ge Wai Dang So La Bar Jie Jie Dan Dan La Lom La Da Jie Jie Lin Jin Jie Da Dui Jin Jie Ma Ma La Sin Jar Sin Zo Lon Ju Le Dan So Ge Shang Gun Jin Lin Jia Bo Lun Da Bo Dan Jie Jie Cai Jin So Lun De Yun De Xie Lai Gan Ge Ye Ran No San Xie Wan Zu.
Page 8. Home. Demons of the body, illnesses, evil spirits who steal our lives, those who cause obstacles to lifespan, manipulate our radiance, and take away the emblems of our souls. Inborn demon of death, yamas, mamos, gods, demons, kingly spirits, and demonesses, all those with deadly grudges who come for our resources, bodies, and lives, and all karmic creditors who come to collect their debts. Take this living object of the senses as ransom for our lives. Take delight and be rid of your longing to harm.
Hong 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 Ba Za Rai Cha Zheng. Jian Da Lue Jian Ne Zhou De Re Zhou Sa Wen Zhou Gu De Da Nie Ye Dam Sar Wa Ye Cha Su Re Nga Ya Yuan Zhu.
Inscribed on the 6 places of the patron's body are the 6 seeds of the 6 classes. Arising as the Yiram, my fingers are the Buddhas of the 5 families and their consorts. Go to page 12.
Wong Hon Zhan Shi Ma La Ma Ban Da Om Zira De Sa Dan Ba Zer En Jia Le Ba Zer Ben Da Ban De Da Nan Jie Jor Zan Ne Ye Xie Wu Zhen Zhou Wa Ye Re Zhou Sa Wen Se Bar Jiu.
Light rays of primordial wisdom stream forth from their points of union, burning away the seeds of the 6 classes.
Om Sarva Tata Engata Ade Chana Ade Jit Sarva Pamba Avarana Pame Guru Sova Om Tare Dure Sova Om Da Da Savanara Ganga De Do Hoimbe Om Dare Dure Sova Om Baza Sarva Birta Ganga De Do Hoimbe Om Dare Dure Sova Om Mada Sarva Triyang Ganga De Dom Hoimbe Om Dare Sova Om Zenda Sarva Nenga De Do Hoimbe Om Dare Sova Om Jeda Sarva Asaranga De Do Hoimbe Om Dare Sova Om Brda Sarva Suranganga De Do Hoimbe. Dar dam ba zan jine la nam jine zhe sur dar la ye jine da ba ye de yin da ge zhe so lo.
Instantly, at Buddha's birth, the gods offer him ablution. Just so, I offer you ablution with the pure waters of the gods.
Om Sarva Tata Engata Abe Shegat Samaya Shiraya Hong Jarve Gozon Don Jola Niemoin Zhema Mengayan Da Zo Gozum Zhe Jiang Jir Zang Me Chab Je Ge Zhi So.
Even though the Buddha's sublime body, speech, and mind are unstained by the afflictions, to purify the 3 doors, veils of self and others, I make this bathing offering with the purest water.
Om Sarva Tata Engata Abe Shegat Samaya Shiraya Hong De Da Ge Lan Zong Bai Me Be Ge Zang La Zhe Ra Ge Be Ge She Wo.
I dry their bodies with exquisite cloth, pure and sweetly fragrant.
Om Sarva Tata Engata Kayam Be Shodana Soha Hong Cha Shi Ben Be Jar Ye Na Nan De Jar Ve La Zo Yo Che Ne Qin Zhou Ran Xin De Nian Zhe Zhe Ma Nan Bar Jiang.
Home, the host of victorious deities, abides within the vast palace of this blessed vase. Nature of the 6 perfections, its water cleanses the stains of the 6 afflictions.
Om Dare Dure Sova Om Sarva Tata Engat Abe Shegat Samaya Shiraya Hong Yon De Jan Zo Ba Me Be Den Ze Nga De Zhe Jie Jia Ye Jie Jie De Jian Gu Na Nam Jie Be Mo De Zhe Be Me De Gar De Mi Dar Da Para Ma Jir Gang Yan Me Jim Da Lu Nga Ye Sam Jie Ba Jia Zhe Ba Da Jir Jie.
Bottom of page 16. Home, ablution water endowed with samadhi and mantra, a vast ocean of good qualities, Bathe your lotus mind in the moon mandala reflected in the water of primordial wisdom. Thus purified, may you, the patron, become pristine like a white pearl with no stain left to cleanse, and all habits and obscurations of your body, speech, and mind become pure.
Om Dare Du Dare Dure Sova Om Arya Tara Samaya Manabalaya Arya Tara Denoba Dejanda Drome Bawa Sudakayo Me Bawa Sobechayo Me Bawa Anurado Me Bawa Sarva Seda Membraya Sarva Karma Sazame Zidan Jaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bangawate Arya Dar Mame Menza Arya Dar Ba Mahasamaya Sado Om Sarva Tata Engat Abhisheka De Samai Shiraya Hong Nyamo Dele Zendele Nyame Goyon Dele Je Nyenze Dada Dele Bai Gonjo Samje Dele Jo.
May there be auspiciousness by day, auspiciousness at night, and auspiciousness at midday too. Auspiciousness forever, day and night. Through the three jewels, may auspiciousness prevail.
Hong Nyon Je Garden Rejaba Lama La La De Ba Je Gadan Ge Ben Der Jo Lai Jangur Zambun De La De She Dan Le Je Nyar Ve Kam Don Zar Me Lon Da Ver Da Ser Na Ye Dan Je Den Gang Nyan Mang De Do Dien Mo Den De Yer Kan Ne Ju Yen Ye She Wo Zar Wa Dui Cha Me Ye Ne Re Gun So Sur Do Be Ye She Nye Cha Do La Me Yer Nan Ne Cha Wai Zhe Be Ye She Za Kan Sum La Ye Ne Nam Ne Don Sar Ye Ngan De Do Ma Da Re Zhun Je Den Kan Da Ba Ye She Zhu Ge Ne Jin De Se Nye Dong Ba La Da Da Ma Da Me Ya Me Dong Sa Lun Zhe Jian Ge De Re Ba Nian Bo Chu Xiu Ye.
Bottom of page 18. Home. Listen, fortunate one of noble family, have faith in the Guru and the deity, and come here with joy and respect to gaze upon this sublime mandala. The denizens of hells arise out of aggression, see them as a mirror, clear and empty. Avarice, the world of hungry ghosts, realize it as the state of sameness wisdom. Ignorance, the world of animals, is the luminosity of Dharmadhatu wisdom. Attachment, the domains of humans, is the self-nature of discriminating wisdom. Jealousy, the realms of demigods, is the creative energy of spontaneously accomplishing wisdom. Realize the three planes of the gods' abodes within the state of clear and empty wisdom. The impure six samsaric states are the abodes of the six pure wisdoms. Within the single empty nature of the mind itself, even the concepts of pure or impure do not exist. Enter the heart of awareness, the mandala of spontaneous empty clarity.
Sanje Tam Jen De Be Ge Dor Jen Chen Be Ngo Wo Nye Gon Cho Sam Je Za Wa De Lama Nam La Chan Za Lo Gon Bo Do Je Je Den Ba Tam Jen Chen Ba Duen Ba Bo Sun Na Yun De Jian Zui Ye De Xian Xie Chan Za Lo Da Ban Dui Cha Zha Wei Je Ge Wen En Son Le Zhe Xie Jie De Dun Dam Jiu Jie Ba Xie Jie Qu La Xian Za Lo Zhe Ne Zhe Lam Yang Dun La Ba Da La Ra De Gue Xian Ge Dan Ba Yun De Xian Ge De La chanza lo jo me je ra me yo je je ge de jian lon jo zo ge ren e to jie dang ge jia jie ru be lai jie zhuo zhe ge la jiang za lo jia zi e ba dam jie la xian de gun jie zhan ye jie le de ba ye nam gun de jiao de de be jiang za lo.
Page 22. Embodiments of all the Buddhas, the very essence of Vajra holders and the root of the three jewels, homage to all passionate protectors, omniscient guides, ocean of merit and good qualities, homage to the Buddhas, to the pure cause that liberates from lower rebirth, virtuous action, devoid of attachment, the supreme and singular ultimate truth, homage to the Dharma that is peace. Liberated yourself, you show the path to liberation, well founded in the pure trainings, a sacred field of noble qualities, homage to the Sangha too. Homage to the unwavering Dharmakaya, the wisdom mind beyond expression, the great bliss Sambhogakaya, the 5 Buddhas and their families, and the Nirmanakaya of peace and wrath, the deities, the myriad expressions of compassion, skillful means, with bodies as numerous as dust motes in all universes. I will always pay homage with great devotion to all those worthy of respect.
Da dan da ye sim jin gun ko wa nge son je le zhuo tar ben ne se zhang de zo.
You oceans of refuge, please liberate countless sentient beings and myself from the fear of evil states, and please guide us to the state of liberation.
Jim da ge je ge da ba la ye ge re jo.
In an instant, the patrons transform into the pure deity.
Hong ba ba ren jian xia ye gang nan de za sum la zo jo quan ye xie de zi juan go wa don zhou be jie gar den jiao la wang ge wei leng a ye san zhe da ne ge song doi jie wang doi xiu.
Home. In this vase, this precious and vast palace is the divine assembly of the 3 roots. Its water transforms to wisdom nectar. To empty samsara from its very depths, fortunate one, empowerment is given to you. May the obscurations of your body, speech, and mind be purified, and may you attain empowerment of enlightened body, speech, and mind.
Om dare du re so wa ga ya wa ga zi da sarva abe genza om a hon shi.
Page 42.
Hong je den chen be zo wo ze bai me de men je wa ma len jiong ze bar gu me dong er je bai nan je je zan je ze bai me la chan za lo.
Buddha of infinite light, chief guide of beings in this world, glorious conqueror of all untimely death, refuge for suffering beings without protection, to you, Amitayas, I prostrate.
Namo Banga Vade Apare Meta Ayranjana Zumba De Shenda Denzo Ranzai Tatanga Daya Arde Samnya Samba Daya Daya Da Om Bunye Bunye Maha Bunye Apare Meta Bunye Apare Meta Bunye Jana Sambaro Bazet Om Sarva Sangaram Beshe De Dharma De Gangana Samyangat Sobavan Beje de Manai Paravare Sova Wan Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Om Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Wan Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Om Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Om Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Amaranan Zevendaya Sova Jamba Don Shen Zi Zhe Sova Dan Soba Gon Shen Zun Zhe Sova Dan Nyam Paran Jo Je Ne Lo Do Jir Be Zha Xie De Jiang Den Der De Le Zhu.
Being generous and keeping morality, cultivating patience and being diligent, meditating and realizing the fundamental nature, may there be the auspiciousness of such goodness here and now. We'll go back to page 38.
Jian Ger Jia La Zoi Dan Jie Du Ga Ne Ye Xie Jie Wu Zi Zhong Wei Jian Bia Da Bia Liang Ya Bai Jia Dan Jie Mei Mei Ga Da Ge Yin Sui Jiang Wer Jur.
From the hearts of the Mandala deities, light rays of wisdom shine forth and purify all negative karma and habitual imprints of the patrons into the expanse of non-referential primordial purity.
Hong Jie Jie Yin Jie Da Guan De Dan Zhe Pong Bi Bi Shen Lai Xie Ra Ye Xie Me Bar De Jian Da Nye Ma Pa Jia Zhen De Ne Jian Gai Mun Ba Dang Ne Me Ce Mai Me Bi Me De Ne Ra Zhong Ye Xie Me Dan Zhen Ce Me Do Ba Se Dong La Se Xia Se Xie Gen Jia Zi Me Par Ye San Jie Me Me Lun Zhe Jue Jie Ge Ran Zhong Ye Xie De Na Ngo.
Home. In the hearth of Dharma Dhatu, the fire of wisdom awareness is lit upon the wood pile of self-grasping, burning away the afflictions and the habitual tendencies of the patron. The fire that is without aspiration for arising or cessation, without abiding and without characteristics, this self-born wisdom fire has burned away the conceptual imagination of believing in a self. In truth, all objects to be burnt and those who burn them are primordially and effortlessly awakened. The self-born wisdom, the natural spontaneous Dharmakaya, appears here.
Om Arya Tara Samaya Manabalaya Arya Tara Denaba Tejanda Jo Memba Wa Sudakayo Memba Wa Subechayo Memba Wa Anarado Memba Wa Sarva Siddha Membraya Sarva Karma Sazame Siddhan Shaya Guru Wong Ha 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 Ho Bangavate Arya Tara Arya Tara Baba Ma Samaya Sadhu.
Back to the Arya Tara Sadhana on page 38 for the 7 verses of supplication to Tara for protection. Noble goddess, Mother Tara, you dwell within the realm of all unborn Dharmadhatu Mother. You who bestow happiness on all sentient beings, please protect us from all fears. Unaware that they themselves are Dharmakaya, my mothers wander in samsara with minds controlled by afflictions. Mother Goddess, please protect us. If the Dharma does not truly take birth in our hearts, we will follow verbal conventions and become deceived by erroneous philosophies. Genuine Mother Goddess, please protect us. Having seen the nature of mind so difficult to realize, we do not habituate it but remain lost in negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect us. Due to the habit of dualistic grasping at the mind that is self-arisen, non-dual wisdom, we are bound no matter what we do. Goddess of non-dual mind, please protect us. Although we have dwelt in the ultimate nature, we are unaware of the interdependence of cause and effect. Thus we are blind to the meaning of what is to be known. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect us. Even those of us who are disciples cannot see that everything is inseparable from the nature of unelaborated space. Mother of perfect awakening, please protect us.
Om Arya Tara Sabara Vara Argam Badam Bupam Debam Alokam Gande Nevedem Shabda Badu Zazo. Sarva karma sazame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayatare Mamemen Ayatare Bhava Mahasamaya Sadova Ayatare Samaya Manubalaya Ayatare Tenoba Tejandro Membava Sudakayo Membava Subhajayo Membava Anurado me baba sarva sede membrayaza sarva karma sazame siddhan shaya guru hong ha 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 ho bhangavate ayatare bhava ma samaya sadova om ayatare samaya manubalaya Arya Tara Tenoba Tejandro Membava Sodakayo Membava Subhajayo Membava Anurado Membava Sarva Sede Membrayaza Sarva Karma Sazame Siddhan Shaya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhangavate Ayatare Bhava Ma Samaya Sadovai Maja Yonsa Majadan Daloi Mon Bewan Gene Non Bai Ganje Sun Zulai Majadamba Sovare Wanderne Den Dan Lenje De Korwa Se De Jone Joy Neme Zeda Wan Shu Zoi Jona Leba Zeda Zor.
Page 45.
Jian zi zi mo wan jia dar, la men jie ben ge zhe der, la ma la ye zha xie yo.
Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, please remove the two veils of endless sentient beings and myself. Let us complete the two accumulations swiftly to reach complete awakening. Until that is achieved in all lifetimes, please remove and pacify at once all obstacles, evil forces, epidemics, and diseases, the various conditions leading to untimely death, bad dreams, ill omens, the 8 fears, and all harm, so that I may experience the highest joys of gods and humans and attain omniscience, expanding and increasing the auspiciousness and perfect goodness of this world and beyond. Let all goals without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May I be diligent in practice, and may the sacred Dharma thrive. Let me gaze at your exquisite face as I continuously practice you. Let me realize the truth of emptiness, and let precious bodhicitta blossom and expand like a waxing moon. When I am completely born from a divinely beautiful and sacred lotus in the victorious one's excellent and joyful mandala, may Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite light, directly reveal his prophecy, and may I strive to attain it. O Goddess, whom I have practiced throughout all my lives, mother of the enlightened deeds of all the 3 times Buddhas, blue-green with 1 face and 2 arms, you are the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of the mother holding an upala be present. Mother of victors, Tara, may I and others become just like you in form, retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and the excellent, noble signs of perfection. By the force of praising and supplicating you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be ceased, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness increase throughout the world and in all directions, wherever I and others dwell. Having discarded physical flaws, you possess the major and minor marks of a Buddha. Having discarded faults of speech, your voice is the melodic bird song of a Kalavinka. Having discarded faults of the mind, you see all knowable things. O brilliant mother of auspicious glory, may your auspiciousness be with us. Om. Homage to she who protects from the 8 fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who guides on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mother of the 3 times Buddhas, who loves all sentient beings as a mother loves her child, may I become free from the iron shackles of self-grasping, and may my activities that benefit beings equal yours. Now we'll do the Summoning Good Fortune, Zambala, in the text Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness on page 63. even the name of sorrows unknown. Because love, life eternally cannot Yolando. Perfect compassion, very fortressness don't exist. Generosity called me with love. That me the surgency, being outwards like Yolando. Vidya Tara's deathless life. Even mysteries names are gone, lotus born Yolando. Sky fairy rainbow body in manifestation, authenticity and focus they don't exist. Vajrasattva greatness sees me always deity, glory and Orlando. Perfect splendor, even names for confused I don't exist. Gladness and love bestow equanimity with them in their watch of Yolando. Great happiness even names for confused desire. Gone on it of blessing ground. Discerning wisdom seated in fulfilled activity. There's no words for jealousy. Advocacy, stars and yellow street. Thou me Dharma sphere. Pendant by perfect service, Dharma Zis Vajrasan Dharma Sanjalo Janan Devamada Bayan Jangchok Zelo Even Bayan Zojanaki Zosanga Samoja Fortune of Brahma, Jana Selame Jeno, Nagajala Dams Drill, Raja Jambon Yoga, Yan Seches Anjamado, Sorananda Display. Yedan Jedala Soy Jayan Jodan de Mangada. Yan Donyan Darjan rolling, Yaya Zayan Joy, Bawan Ragajan, someone larger, Rajan and Mada, Zaga Yojiga Boda, Negavajan Joy. There's all I did on your yarns and Jacomber, so I can't the board. Get your mango yarn, on the land on gender, yarn when you're not the light. Home share your lodge and join the Lord Yanzamba. Who was calling for all these? Master of our young, the Gordo younger Jebo, when Jedo Dama. Think of us compassionate, of God. Virgin Jobata, and the good one or yes, John Berta Dembalo, Georgia Ranzeraya, John or Jesons and Zoya, John Danger Badan Cows Booth. Did you go out there? I don't gender and the Jaya Wanda. And on your was there, I gender,
grace, precious gems and ornaments. Food and drink of daily kind, be them heroes, good fortune, grant us fortune from above. God's peace when was heroes, gods, and humans were. Bring them heroes, good fortune, lupa post body fortune, Zambel and Galida. Balance fortune, well drumming in the Oh, for one yonder, Jaga Jabba Jesus, Jana Jabba Tase Jabba Noyanda, Gesar Jabba Mayanda, Vagar Jabba. As Jandara Yanda, Leando Gungandoya, Sky Mavazaya Deya, Menarze Gumbanzoya, Radazim Dalonjo, Yaganza Baza Zerka. Denun Zembarazo, Yabaza Dojo Beza, Yanze Zendabamo. Jore Demaze, Yan Gender, Yan the Jackson, Yada Jen George, Zalo Yazone, Na Lord Jen fortune. Like a shrouding mist, Stella Vision the Deja, Jangchok flows northern. Joy and the Maja, so the girls on the Zaya, night and church and the birds. Like girls on the Zaya, night the doors and the manja, so in the bed. Yam Rajan the Rajan, Jabalo Rajan the Bed, Yan Garchen the Dragon. Oh, she just so the Gano, Mezia Dungeon the Go, Jen is a Barjation. Thousand Gano, Mezia no Lonjo Yango, Jesu Banjo Jeban. Nabjo Bemanga, do Mea de Wanda Yango, Jenanse Wanda. Jansole Jenga, do Mea Legend Yango, Jenanse Donga. Ola Zoda Gorje, Jenzale Yananda, Jayan de Jago, Yayan de la Yango, Jen Gondela Daba, Joyan Jen de la Deba. Teze de la Jeje, Boeminer de la Zonja, Zenjerwa me Bartan. Jamete Amara, Zemete Jamara, Sona Nor Jamara, Jordan de Mongara, be accomplished spontaneously, Savasidi Alala.
three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I attain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I attain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I attain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I attain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I attain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I attain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I attain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I attain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I attain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I attain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I attain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Om Hri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of awe. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hong Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chinrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots in the minds of all beings, human and non-human. May precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. And now we'll do the dedication prayers in the blue prayer book for the King of Noble Prayers on page 52. Homage to ever-youthful Manjushri. With purity of body, speech, and mind, I bow to all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future, without exception, in every world and all the 10 directions. By the power of this aspiration of Samantabhadra, I bow with as many bodies as there are atoms in the world to all those victorious Buddhas manifest in my mind, and I pay homage to all of them. I conceive the entire realm of truth to be completely filled with enlightened ones. On each atom, I imagine there to be as many Buddhas as atoms in the world, each Buddha surrounded by many bodhisattvas. I honor all these blissful lords, praising their perfections with all the sounds of various melodies, an ocean of endless praise. I offer to those heroic Buddhas the finest flowers, garlands, music, and ointments, excellent canopies, choice lamps, and the best incense. I offer as well to those victorious ones the finest array of all excellent things, the finest robes and fragrances, and heaps of sweet-smelling powders as high as Mount Meru. By the power of my faith in the deeds of Samantabhadra, I prostrate and present vast and unequaled offerings to each of the victorious Buddhas. I confess every type of wrong that I have done in thought, word, or deed while influenced by desire, anger, and ignorance. I rejoice in the meritorious deeds of all the Buddhas, as well as those performed by the Bodhisattvas, Praktya Buddhas, Arhats, those who are in the path of training, those who need no more training, and by all sentient beings in the 10 directions. I entreat the enlightened protectors who have attained the detachment of Buddhahood and illuminate the worlds of the 10 directions to turn the peerless wheel of Dharma. With folded hands, I beseech those who intend to manifest the final nirvana to remain for as many eons as there are atoms in all the worlds for the benefit and happiness of all living beings. May whatever small amount of virtue I may have gained from prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, and beseeching be dedicated to attainment of perfect enlightenment. May I worship the Buddhas of the past and those now present in the worlds of the 10 directions. May those to come quickly fulfill their aspiration and reach Buddhahood by traversing the stages of enlightenment swiftly. May all the worlds of the 10 directions become extensively and completely pure. May it be filled with bodhisattvas and victorious Buddhas who proceed to the royal tree of enlightenment. May all living beings in the 10 directions always be happy and free of sickness. May they be endowed with favorable circumstances for achieving dharmic goals, and may their wishes be accomplished. May I remember my lives in all states of existence while in the training for enlightenment. In all my successive births and deaths, may I always embrace religious life. May I follow all the victorious Buddhas and perfect all the deeds of Samantabhadra. Pure in the morality without defect, may my conduct always be flawless. May I teach the Dharma in every tongue, and whatever sounds are understood by living beings, in the languages of the gods, nagas, spirits, demons, spirits, and human beings. May I steadfastly apply myself to the 6 perfections. May I never disregard my intention to attain enlightenment and completely remove whatever faults may obscure my path. May I be free from karma, emotional afflictions, and the influence of demons, like the lotus unsoiled by the mire, or like the sun and moon in a clear sky, so that I may proceed unhindered. Throughout all the lands and all the directions, may I relieve the sufferings of the lower realms. May I be able to bring happiness to and provide benefit for all living beings. Fully accomplishing the activities of enlightenment, may I work in harmony with the deeds of all beings. May I practice and demonstrate the deeds of Samantabhadra through all future eons. May I always associate with those whose activities are similar to mine. May we act alike in thought, word, and deed, and may our aspirations be as one. May I always associate with spiritual friends who wish to help me and teach the deeds of Samantabhadra. May I never cause them pain or disappointment. May I always personally behold the victorious Buddhas, those guardians surrounded by bodhisattvas, without tiring in all future eons. May I always present them magnificent offerings. May I always uphold the Buddha's holy Dharma and illuminate the deeds of enlightenment. May I train in the practice of Samantabhadra in all future eons. Through rebirth in all the states of existence, may I gather an endless store of merit and wisdom. May I become an inexhaustible treasure of all virtues of method, wisdom, concentration, and liberation. May I always behold as many pure lands as there are atoms present in each world, with inconceivable Buddhas sitting in the midst of their bodhisattvas and performing the activities of enlightenment. In this way, may I be able to see everywhere, even on every mote of dust, countless Buddhas of the past, present, and future, limitless pure lands, and endless eons. May I always heed the pure speech of the victorious Buddhas, which holds within each word the totality of the perfect Dharma, an ocean of languages precisely suited to the needs of each being. May I possess the perfect intelligence to heed the endless melody of speech, when the victorious Buddhas of the past, present, and future turn the wheels of Dharma. May I accomplish the Bodhisattva's practice of entering the past, present, and future in a fraction of a second. May I know in a single instant all that is encompassed in the duration of the 3 times. May I behold all the heroic Buddhas of the past, present, and future in a single instant. May I always perform their activities through the power of liberation from illusion. May I perceive upon a single atom the perfect design of the pure realms of the past, present, and future. Thus may I enter into the realms of the victorious Buddhas in all directions. When the illuminators of the worlds of the future realize the stages of Buddhahood, turn the wheel, and enter the profound peace of nirvana, may I always be in their presence. May I accomplish the perfect powers of enlightenment, the power of miraculous swiftness, the power of perfection of every spiritual path, the power of all virtuous qualities, the power of all pervasive loving kindness, the power of the merit of every virtue, the power of all transcendent wisdom, and the powers of perfect knowledge, method, and meditation. May the forces of karma be utterly purified, the power of passions utterly subdued, the power of demons utterly destroyed, and the power of the deeds of Samantabhadra perfected. May I tirelessly perform the enlightened activities for an ocean of eons, purifying an ocean of lands, liberating an ocean of beings, realizing an ocean of Dharma, attaining an ocean of wisdom, perfecting an ocean of practice, accomplishing an ocean of aspirations, ceaselessly serving an ocean of Buddhas. May I completely fulfill all perfect aspirations to the enlightened activities of the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times by attaining enlightenment according to the deeds of Samantabhadra. The eldest son of the victorious Buddhas is called Samantabhadra. I dedicate all these virtuous actions that my deeds may be like his. May my body, speech, mind, deeds, and environment always be pure. May I become equal to Samantabhadra in these excellent aspirations. May there be no limit to my activities. May there be no limit to my virtues. Through limitless perseverance, may I accomplish all miraculous deeds. The limit of living beings is like the limit of open space. May the limit of my aspirations be equal to the limit of their activities and passions. Whoever offers to the victorious Buddhas all the perfect joys of gods and men, and the infinite realms of the 10 directions adorned with jewels for as many eons as there are atoms in those realms, shall gain great merit. But whoever hears this greatest dedication prayer and is inspired by faith to intensely desire supreme enlightenment shall gain even higher and holier merit. Whoever recites the aspiration of Samantabhadra will never again endure hellish rebirth, will abandon all evil friends, and will soon behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light. They will gain all benefits, live in happiness, attain precious human rebirth, and soon become like Samantabhadra himself. Even those who in ignorance committed the 5 unredeemable sins will soon be completely purified by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra. They will achieve perfect wisdom, a radiant countenance, beautiful form, auspicious physical marks, and a noble birth. Profane and devilish being will not trouble them, and they will be honored in the 3 times. They will quickly reach the tree of enlightenment and reside there to benefit all beings. As enlightened Buddhas, they will turn the wheel of Dharma, taming the demonic hosts. Whoever preserves, teaches, or recites this aspiration of Samantabhadra shall ultimately attain perfect Buddhahood. May none despair of complete enlightenment. In whatever way valiant Manjushri and Samantabhadra know how to transfer merit, so do I dedicate all my own virtues, that I may train to be like them. Since dedication is praised as supreme by the victorious Buddhas of the 3 times, I dedicate all these roots of virtue to accomplishing the deeds of Samantabhadra. At the moment of my death, may all my obscurations be removed, that I may behold Amitabha, the Buddha of boundless light, and go to Sukhavati, the pure land of perfect bliss. In that blissful land, may I completely fulfill all of these aspirations and benefit all beings as long as the universe remains. Joyful there in that blessed assembly of the Buddha, may I be reborn like the holy ones from an exquisite lotus, and may the Buddha Amitabha himself foretell my own enlightenment. May I thereafter emanate endlessly through the power of perfect wisdom to accomplish countless benefits for living beings in all the 10 directions. Through whatever small virtues I have gathered by reciting this aspiration of Samantabhadra, may all the virtuous aspirations of living beings be accomplished in a single moment. Through the boundless merit gained by dedicating these aspirations of Samantabhadra, may the countless beings drowning in the torrent of suffering reach the stage of Amitabha. May this greatest of dedication prayers benefit countless living beings. May reciting this ornament of Samantabhadra release all beings from the suffering of the lower realms. We'll do long life prayers in the yellow prayer book on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jigdingompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Tahidele to all who are joining on the live streamings. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining, and be sure to come back this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's meditation on mindfulness from 3 to 4 p.m. Everyone be well. Take care.